Did you know a lot of couples, if they're being real, are actually frustrated with the person they chose? Not publicly, nobody's posting that, but behind closed doors, it's different. Ask them, what's wrong? And they'll give you a whole list with no hesitation. She's too close to her family. He doesn't think like me. We don't agree on simple things. She doesn't want to travel. He's too distant. It just keeps going. And the crazy part is, after all that, they'll still say, I love them. So now you've got to ask yourself, how can you love someone but also feel disappointed by them at the same time? Most people think the answer is you picked the wrong person, but that's not really it. The real problem is we've been taught a version of love that doesn't make sense in real life.
My brothers and sisters, if you're confused about your relationship or keep repeating the same patterns, this is for you. Most people don't lack efforts, they lack clarity. I offer private relationship clarity sessions where we break down how you operate in relationships under attraction, stress, and commitment. I use psychology and structured pattern frameworks to identify blind spots, tension points, and decision traps where you stop guessing and start seeing what's actually going on. This isn't therapy, and it's not about predicting outcomes. It's about understanding your pattern and choosing your next move with confidence, whether that's dating smarter, fixing a relationship, or deciding to walk away. If you want clarity instead of confusion, the link's in my bio.
Think about it. We're told that when you find the one, everything is supposed to align. Same mindset, same lifestyle, same goals, same habits. You're supposed to want the same things at the same time. And then, on top of that, you're supposed to merge your entire lives together. Live together, eat together, sleep together, wake up together, same friend groups, same routines. Basically, become one person split into two bodies. And it sounds good, but when you really live it, it's a lot. Because what you're actually asking is for one human being to be everything for you. Your partner, your best friend, your emotional support, your peace, your excitement, your understanding, everything. And that's where things start going wrong, because nobody can do all of that perfectly. Not them, not you. So naturally, you start noticing what's missing, what they don't do, what they don't understand, how they're not like you. And slowly, those small things turn into frustration. Then frustration turns into distance. And now you're sitting there thinking, why doesn't this feel how it's supposed to feel? But here's the truth most people don't say. Relationships aren't supposed to be perfect. They're supposed to be functional. And what actually makes a relationship feel right is way simpler than what we've been told. It really comes down to 3 things. That's it. Not 20, not 50, just 3. First, kindness. Not fake kindness, not when it's easy. Real kindness, the kind where someone can see your flaws, see your bad days, see when you're off, and still choose to deal with you in a calm, respectful way. Because let's be real, everyone has moments where they're not their best. You're going to say the wrong thing sometimes. You're going to act out of emotion sometimes. And if the person you're with responds to it with aggression every time, the relationship is going to feel heavy. But when there's kindness, it stabilizes everything. It gives the relationship room to breathe. Second, vulnerability. This is a big one. A lot of people are in relationships, but they're not actually open. They're performing, trying to look strong, trying to look put together, trying to not say too much. But that builds pressure because nobody is built to hold everything in. At some point, it spills. So being with someone you can actually be real with, your stress, your thoughts, your doubts, that matter more than people realize. Because now you're not carrying life by yourself. Third, understanding. This one right here changes everything. Having someone who actually gets you, not just hears you, but understands how your mind works. Why you think the way you think. Why certain things bother you. Why you move the way you move. That saves so much time and energy because now you're not constantly explaining yourself. It's like they can fill in the blanks without you having to say everything. And when you have that, the relationship feels smoother. Not perfect, but easier. And that's the point people miss. You don't need someone who matches you in every area. You need someone who meets you in the areas that actually matter. Because here's the reality. You might not like all the same things. You might not agree on everything. You might not even live the exact same lifestyle. And that's fine. A relationship can still work like that. You could see each other a few times a week, have different routines, even have different priorities in certain areas. But when you come together, it feels right. Why? Because you're with someone who is kind, who allows you to be vulnerable, and who understands you. That's what creates depth, not doing everything together. Depth is what makes a relationship feel real. And without it, even a perfect relationship on paper will feel empty. You can agree on everything, do everything together, look perfect to everyone else, and still feel alone. So the goal isn't to find someone who checks every box. The goal is to understand what boxes actually matter. And once you do that, you stop overcomplicating things. You stop trying to force people to be something they're not, and you start focusing on what you actually need as a person. To be understood, to be accepted, to be treated with a level of care. That's it. And when you have that, even with differences, even with disagreements, you will still feel content. Not perfect, but solid. And that's what most people are really looking for. They just don't realize it, because at the end of the day, deciding who you will stay with or who you will leave is one of the most important decisions you're going to make. So instead of asking, are they perfect? Ask yourself, do they give me what actually matters? Because if they do, you might already have something real. And if they don't, no amount of surface level compatibility is going to fix that. But what do you think about this? Do you think these 3 things are essential for every relationship? Comment your thoughts below.